Where are you? Who's helping me? I've survived all these years with my family. I've lived through hunger and struggles patiently. I've lived through wars which feel like they've been waging eternally. I've lived through pains, but I've trusted the Almighty. I've now lost even more in the calamity. Where are you? Who's helping me? I had a house which is lost now and only debris. I had a father who has died in the catastrophe. I have a wife who is buried in the rubble under my feet. I have a daughter who I haven't found and is only 3. Where are you? Who is it that can help me? Am I not your brother in humanity?
Boom goes the blast, but I'm used to that now. I'm a Syrian child. I block out the cold emotions of war until it just feels mild. I adapted to my new life, but it's still a struggle to smile. One day when I was sleeping, I heard a terrifying pound. And then suddenly I saw cracks appear in the ground. It made the house shake and made a thick dust cloud. My mom lay next to me but woke with a frown. I saw my little house tremble and heard the rumbles resound. I held tight to my mom, hoping I would not drown in the roof, which was collapsing until I was covered all around. Something hit my head and then I lost sight and sound. I knew I was dreaming when I saw bright lights inbound. I saw a beautiful place, it looked like heavenly ground. I want to stay here and not return to my hometown. I will do anything not to go back to the dark place where I live in lockdown. And then suddenly I woke and felt pain surround. I felt my ears ring and my head pound. How long have I been down here? Will someone help me now? How do I get out of this concrete compound?
I hear wailing and despair in the air, and I have been reduced to raising my hands in prayer. But I never gave up. I kept digging with my bloody hands bare, until I heard some noise right down there. Please, Lord, let me find them down here. I shouted for help and continued digging in fear. What if I don't find them? I'll be forever in despair. But the noises grew louder and hope grew stronger, until I saw a hand which looked like my baby daughter's. Euphoria filled me, and out my mind went the thoughts of hunger. I pulled and pushed rubble further and further until I found my daughter and her mother. They both looked at me with a weak laughter. I screamed for help and fell to my knees in wonder. I cried in joy until someone came running with a doctor. And thankfully they were rushed to the nearest medical center. In this moment where I had no possessions or shelter, in my heart and soul I suddenly felt richer. It's not the money or the mansions which will make us happier. It is the feeling of peace which comes with your faith and those who are familiar. So, this message is for you, my brother and my sister. Will you be the one who will be our supporter? The Ummah is one body, and when we bleed together. Offer your assistance in our time of disaster. I appeal to you, send us your sincere prayer. God willing, my patience will be rewarded in the hereafter, and your support and prayers will be treated as a great sadaqah. This is not only a test for us, but more so for you to see whether you will be a spender from the bounty and riches given to you from the Maker. So don't leave us on our own here. Please be our helper.